Hello, 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 everyone. I'm so happy you are here, and I am going to talk about the Red Pill Man today. Again, if you've been following me, subscribed to me, you will know that I speak on the Red Pill Man a good bit, and that I'm getting ready to write a book, Manhood Interrupted, which highlights some of the things, philosophies of the Red Pill Man. Um, the other day, I was having a conversation, three-way conversation, and I asked one of my daughters, I said, what is the one thing that you're not supposed to pray for? And she was like, wisdom. And I was like, I've done said this since the day I was born. What are you not supposed to pray for? Wisdom. I said, no, you don't pray for patience. Because if you pray for patience, the way you get patience is to go through things. Experiences teach you not to just go off. Experience teaches you that you don't have to be loud to make a point. Experience will teach you that you can just walk off and don't say anything. So, wisdom, to pray for wisdom brings challenges into your life so you can look at yourself, not even look. It makes you adapt, and you have to change. Younger kids are impatient, toddlers, tweens, teenage boys, and at some point there's supposed to be a change to where patience is valued, and patience comes through a lot of bad experiences. And the same thing for wisdom. You will not be wise if you don't go through things. It's not even possible. You can read all the books you want to, and you can be informed and have data and facts to show people, but you will not have wisdom. Wisdom is the application of information and data to help, and wisdom lifts people up, because you have been through things and you know how hard that trek is to survive. And not everyone can survive the things you've been through, but those things gave you your wisdom. And everybody else, what they go through, give them their wisdom. So I want to start off with that. The thing that you don't pray for is patience and wisdom, but we really don't even have a choice in that. In our lives are going to come many challenges, but the thing that is supposed to happen is that we grow from there. Now, I asked the question yesterday, what is a red pill woman? And I was so pleased with the feedback that I received, and someone even said they're going to do a video for me, as in like a round table discussion, so we can see what is a red pill woman. So today, it's early in the morning. It's not even 5 o'clock yet, a.m. I was listening to a video, and a red pill man was like, do you know what our purpose is? Do you know what we're here for? Do you know who we are defined? And he said, sex. Men are here to have sex. Men desire sex. Men want sex. For men, it's about sex. And he said, so if that is the red pill man, then the red pill woman is a woman who knows the power of her vagina. Let this sit there. Do people understand what a relationship is? Do people understand what a relationship is? So man is, I want sex, and women, you have to know the power for us to be alphas. Oh my gosh, it's so much garbage. Absolute garbage is almost hurting my head. Listen, I think that there's a level of maturity that needs to be reached. People say I understand the nature of women, and that is so. Black men are stereotyped, saying I understand their nature. White men have stereotypes. They couldn't get a woman if they tried. We all have these stereotypes, and they're not true for each and every person. So when a man is standing around saying he knows the nature of women, You may know the nature of the women you get down with, but I guarantee you don't know my nature. No, I guarantee you don't know my nature. That at age 10, I was in a gifted program. Then in high school, I was the first to be inducted, black person inducted into a beta club with a little pen for exceptionally smart people. You don't know that I've had poems published and won awards. You don't know that I had ribbons, first place and second place for entering flowers into the state fair. You don't know that I have a master's degree in religion. So what's my nature? You didn't know I had 3 children, almost died each time having them. Women nature. You know the nature of the women you want. So don't be putting that blanket on everybody else. Because like you said, we choose. If you're not attracted to that man and you don't feel anything, you move on. And the men are acting like that is ridiculous. No. It happens in nature. The woman will always, on earth as it is in heaven, go to the provider animal that can take care of offspring so they won't become extinct. And that's what's happening. And what I'm very happy saying that y'all say self-development needs to be a big thing, but y'all gonna have to develop y'all mind. Quit saying all these things. Red Pill is saying all these things about women. Talk about you. Make your video, Red Pill Man, and talk about you and how you are becoming better as a person, that with or without a woman in your life, you find joy and you find happiness. That's what we're here for. Even if we're never involved in our lives are supposed to be so fulfilled. But the man I listened to today said he just need to have a lot of sex with a lot of people and the ones in the basement. And he would take these girls in the basement, and he said he had sex with tons of girls in the basement. But quality women, when they went in the basement, they turned around and left. So who is degrading who? Who is causing problems? This man, a Red Pill Man, is saying that he takes all kind of women to have sex there, but women with standards won't go. I think Red Pill Men are all messing with women with no standard. And another video that was today, I want to get it right, was saying, why do women think they should have any equality with men? Why don't you go off and get your own things and leave the things that guys are entitled to alone? I guess like guys are entitled to go mudding in trucks. We don't need to be equal. Don't go mudding. Back during the Hitler war, that war, and women had to go in the banks and man the banks before they weren't even allowed in. Only men were tellers. And when they came back and saw that women could actually think, they were upset that they could handle money and think and do stuff. But women are multitaskers. And he said, well, the man is the head of the household. Yeah, get to be the head of the household. If you're the head of the household, that don't mean just bring money in. If you're head of the household, you need to be checking on everybody's health in that house, making sure everybody in that house is healthy. You need to be making sure everybody in that house is well fed. You need to make sure their spiritual, emotional, and mental condition is always well. You need to be a spiritual leader that does not lie and example falsehoods. We have so many people, they friendly and everything, and your children be right there and they hear you laughing with your friend or on the phone with your friend. As soon as that friend leave or you hang up the phone, you talking about them bad. Those kids are never going to learn how to treat anyone else either. You're an exempling thing. So I don't know what age group you all are in, but maybe you haven't had enough of life experience. Maybe your experience has been in a bubble. Just, I want a pretty woman. I want an attractive woman. I want to be sexually over the hill about my woman. That a relationship does not make, and that is using women. That is using women. You're like, well, women use men. Don't do that. That's not intelligent. That's not intelligent. Stay on track. If you're doing all that to get women to have sex with you, That's abusive. And thank God the man's name will get out in public in the area to how you treat women. And then you look up, no one's going to want you. But you wanted no one. You made that bed. So they was like, so why do women think they're so powerful? Because we created an image of God. We are powerful, mystical, still not everything explained. But the woman said, well, this and this and this, and she just couldn't even answer. I've seen so many debates where they will have 20-something-year-old women and 20-something, probably not even that, 18 and 19. They haven't lived long enough to give an opinion on their toenails. So this woman was just, I don't know what she was talking about. But this is what I'm saying to you guys. You want to grow in wisdom. And to grow in wisdom, you go through a lot of things. And it's not only that you're charismatic, that you have a nice body, and that you have a good income. It's the nature of you. What is your nature? Do you go around every day kind, considerate, nice, and caring? And don't be upset if someone says, I don't want that. It's their downright God-given ability to say, I want this and I don't want that. And men, sometimes you shoot too high. Shoot for what you want. There's someone for you if you talk to them. But if you have to bootylicious and titty-licious, and let's do this sex thing all the time, nobody wants you. You don't have anything to offer. Nothing to offer. So I say this for both men and women. Get yourself right. Get yourself right. But for me, if I had to answer the question why you women think you're so powerful, it's because the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. So simple. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Not only does a mother carry the child and nurture the child and feed the child for 9 months, when that child is born, she's the primary caregiver. The baby looks into her eyes all the time, day in, day out, night and day, month after month, year after year. And that includes male children. Women raise male and female children. And they were like, well, if a man was in the household, what would he do? Most men, you have to go and get him and tap him on the shoulder. Junior is out there acting crazy. Can you go and talk to him? Or, hey, the kids have all been having problems. They won't go to sleep. I've been trying to get them to sleep. You have to be tapped on to be involved in your world. You're not bowdy. You don't walk in that house and make sure everything's squared away and okay. Head of household. There's only 1 or 2 perks you want from being head of household. Women, sit down with your mate and write down everything on that paper that makes you a head of household. The grocery you get. When someone's sick, you know which medicine to take. What Bible verse to say for someone when they need it in your home. And what I got in my house, as for me and my family, we will serve the Lord. So while you always talking about alpha male, be an alpha male with God and Jesus first. Be an alpha male with God and Jesus first. Because like I say, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. We bring up young men. You are who you are through a woman's hand. Daddy may have took you fishing. Daddy may have went to your football game. But that constant care, watching out, attention, peeping on you at night to see if you're still breathing, knowing you're looking funny in the face and you may need some vitamin C or iron. Or let me take my baby to the doctor. They're not looking good. You have to tap him on the shoulder. I think Joshua is sick. Can we go and take him to emergency? He's not looking right. So I don't get it. I don't get it. And I love Judge Lynn Toler said, women, you need to stop doing wifey duties with girlfriend pay. These men won't put a ring on your finger. These men will not commit to you. If these men, you need to be able to cut loose and step. Why are you sitting up cooking for this man? Why are you washing his clothes? Why are you taking care of his bills and stuff? You're not his wife and he don't want to marry you. If he wanted you to do all that in his life, he would marry you. You get all these men. He's been with a woman 10 years and they said, well, we argue And I'm not going to go into marriage arguing. Get your ass out the house now. Why are you staying arguing with her, having sex with her, laying in the bed, eating her food? That's marriage. Marry her. Women, stop. You can hang out there 10, 12, 15 years for him to marry you. Why would he marry you? You having all his children, and he won't marry you. You cooking his food every day. He won't marry you. Cleaning his clothes. You won't marry. He won't marry you. Stop doing wife duties at a girlfriend. And girlfriends don't have high status. They might buy you a little ring and say, now we engaged. But until she learns, honey, and leave until he learns to say, this is a special chick. Don't let no man put his seed in you that he's not planning to water and take care of. Don't be a disposal for sperm. All right, went longer than I wanted to. I just want to hear more wisdom. I'm not against red pill. I just want to hear some more wisdom. And wisdom don't mean I've been trying to get 5 women and they turn me down. Wisdom is so 5 women you desire turned you down. What is that about? Are you targeting the wrong women? Are you hanging out in the wrong place trying to find a relationship? I don't hear anybody even trying to find a relationship of the red pill men. Do y'all even want a relationship beyond sex? Please, somebody comment and tell me. I got to know. I got to know. People got to know. All right, that's going to wrap it up. As always, subscribe, please. Comment, please. Thumbs up, please. Anything and everything you can do to help me, because we're in this together in all kind of ways, and we need to take care of spirit and heart, mind and emotion, right? We need to be well balanced at everything. So red pill men, I'm with you. I want you to obtain what you want to obtain, but if it's just for sex, you on your own. All right, who loves you? I do. Until next time.